Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Consumer Chat. And we have again with us Ms. Gladys Oro, Senior Trade and Industry Development Specialist of DTI Cebu. Hello, Gladys.
Hi, hello again.
Okay, our topic for today is the basic and prime commodities.
Okay.
We,
Yes.
kasi DTI Cebu usually monitors products
Okay.
aside from doing other things.
Yes.
So for today, we'll be talking about this.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so for the information of everybody, DTI Cebu, we have here several staff who do monitoring. We have one price monitor for Southern Cebu and one monitor for north of Cebu. And I do monitoring Cebu City. Because as a key city sa DTI, we are required to report weekly to RD Caberti and to Manila for Cebu City. Okay, so we are monitoring basic necessities and prime commodities as well as construction materials.
okay, what
Okay.
is a basic commodity?
So when we speak of basic necessity, it is defined under the Price Act of the Philippines. These are goods vital to the needs of consumers for their sustenance and existence, meaning they are very, very important for one's survival.
Okay.
So, what are these? Under the Department of Trade and Industry, we have these different basic necessities which we are monitoring. We have the canned fish and other marine products. Canned, because if it's fresh, it's with agriculture.
Okay.
Anyway, I will share later what are the basic necessities under the Department of Agriculture. We have to take first the basic necessities
Under
under
DTI.
Yes. Okay, so canned fish and other marine products. We have processed milk, coffee, laundry soap, detergent, candles, bread, salt, noodles, bottled water. Okay. And we have prime commodities. Prime commodities, these are goods not considered as basic necessities but are essential also to consumers. Like flour, processed and canned pork. So when we speak of processed and canned pork, this refers to beef loaf, corned beef, okay, processed and canned beef, and poultry meat, vinegar, patis, soy sauce, these are condiments, toilet soap, paper, school supplies, cement, clinker, GI sheets, hollow blocks, construction nails, batteries, electrical supplies, light bulbs, steel wires. These are the prime commodities under the Department of Trade and Industry. For the Department of Agriculture, we have the rice, corn, cooking oil, fresh dried fish, and other marine products, fresh eggs, fresh pork, beef, and poultry meat, fresh milk, fresh vegetables, root crops, sugar. In other words, all fresh. All fresh agricultural products okay, belong to the Department of Agriculture as basic necessities. Prime commodities, fresh fruits, dried pork, dried beef and poultry meat, fresh dairy products, onions, garlic, fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, poultry, swine, and cattle feeds, veterinary products for poultry, swine, and cattle. These are considered prime commodities under the Department of Agriculture.
Okay.
For the DOH, they have what you call basic, which are the essential medicines, and prime, the
Okay.
non-essential
Okay.
medicines.
I also understand there are other agencies other than these two. These three: DTI, DA, and DOH.
For the basic and prime?
Yes, for the basic.
Yeah,
and
they
prime.
have the DOE, Department of Energy. They have the kerosene and LPG. These are considered basic necessities under the DOE. We also have the DNR. Prime commodity, basic necessities under DNR, we have the firewood, charcoal, okay? And for prime commodities under DNR, we have nipa shingle and sawali. Okay. So
Okay.
that's all for basic and prime
Okay.
commodities.
So let's go into the SRP for the
Okay.
basic and prime.
Yeah. We have the latest SRP, or suggested retail price, issued by DTI Manila, issued early just this week, as of September 30, 2019. What I will be sharing with you is the monitoring report as of Thursday last week, because we conduct our monitoring Thursdays and Fridays. Okay, so like I do monitoring for construction materials on Thursdays and basic and prime necessities on Fridays. I've mentioned earlier we have two monitors, price monitors. One is assigned in the southern part of Cebu and the other is in northern part of Cebu. But since Cebu City is a GIS city, we are required by head office to submit weekly price monitoring report for the city lang. Okay. But for the municipalities and other component cities, it's monthly.
Okay.
And so, as of last Friday,
By the way,
yes.
the national SRP for basic and prime can be seen at the website
Yes.
of DTI.
Yeah.
So that's www.dti.gov.ph. Okay.
Yes, they can always visit our website. And sa website, they will just click consumers. Naman na dito, no? Mga icons, bitaw, consumers. Then, naay magawas dito, mayroong lalabas doon. E-presyo, they will click e-presyo, and mayroon din namang nakalagay doon na SRP for basic and prime. Then that's what you click.
Okay.
Then from there, you will see all the SRPs released for 2019
Nationwide.
nationwide.
Okay.
So the latest we have is September 30. However, this was
Are you going to
released
talk about the regional SRP?
regional? No, for Cebu.
only,
This one.
only for Cebu.
Yeah, the September 30 SRP is for the entire nation.
Okay.
And this is applicable, no? This is applicable nationwide.
But within Cebu City, do you have any idea on how much?
Yes.
Is there an increase in
As of
prices
Thursday,
of basic
as of
and prime?
Thursday last week, majority of our supermarkets that we are monitoring, okay, and grocery stores are still following the SRP issued June 20, early this year.
Okay.
So, in other words, as of last week, there were no price adjustments yet. However, there was already, for some supermarkets, they received advice from their suppliers that there might be increases for canned sardines, what else? Coffee, and some condiments. Condiments like the vinegar, the patis, and the soy sauce. If not this week, next week. Because if there is what you call this, an announcement like on TV that there will be, they are going to release a new SRP, it doesn't necessarily mean that if there is a new SRP, automatically supermarkets will increase their price also. No. Because majority of our supermarkets have what you call inventory. Meron silang inventory good for, depende lang sa warehouse nila, no, if it can accommodate more than, they have inventories. Usually, the longest is 3 weeks and the shortest is 1 week. So, if there is an announcement on TV that there will be upcoming increase, it will take more than a week for supermarkets to change or do adjustments in their prices. They will sell first their old inventories. So that's why, as of Thursday last week, there was no movement in the prices. I don't know this week. That will again be determined after I will conduct the monitoring on Thursday and Friday.
Okay. So, so as currently there's no price increase
As
yet,
of Thursday, no price increase
but
yet.
it's expected that there will be.
Yes, because
Is it because of the holidays, coming holidays, or?
not also. Some would say maybe because of production cost. Like some materials are, production cost because of the fluctuating price of the fuel, right? Then we have also some are imported. Okay. Raw materials are imported, like the tin cans, okay, the packaging materials. This will affect the prices of commodities.
So let's just give the consumers an idea of which products they should.
Okay. They should patronize.
Yeah, no, I mean
Or
they should take
buy.
into consideration.
Ano,
with regards
whenever,
to
this is our
SRPs.
advice to our consumers as well as the public. Whenever they do grocery or buy products, siguro karami dito may suki naman yan sila. If we talk of basic and prime necessities and commodities, so they just go back to the suki store they have. We have, but if there's none, we would advise them to canvas first. Okay? Like window shopping ba, parang ganon. At the same time, comparing prices as well as quality. Because there are also a lot of grocery stores here, or department stores even, who are selling prices kind of very affordable, but talking of quality, they're good also. Very, very good. So they can choose. They have to exercise their right to choose as a consumer.
Thank you, Gladys, for that
You're
consumer
welcome.
tip. And so that ends our chat. And thank you to all our listeners. Bye bye for now.